What are the hidden secrets behind the rap stars you love? You might be shocked to find out that some of them are struggling with serious addictions. In this video, we will expose the 6 most famous rappers and their drug addict problems. You will also learn how some of them have overcome their addictions, while others are still fighting for their lives. Without spending much time, let's get started. Number 1. Eminem. Eminem is known as one of the best rappers in the world. Eminem can rap an incredible 7.5 words per second, earning him a Guinness World Record. But behind his fame and success, he was battling a deadly addiction to drugs. He started using drugs in 2000, and by 2008, he had a near-fatal overdose of methadone. Eminem was addicted to Vicodin, Ambien, and Valium, and he felt like he was losing his mind. In 2009, he opened up to the New York Times about his addiction and how he overcame it. He said he had to learn how to live without drugs and how to cope with his emotions. Eminem credited his music and his fans for helping him stay sober. He is an inspiration to millions of people who struggle with addiction. He proved that you can beat your demons and rise to the top. Number 2. Snoop Dogg. He is one of the most iconic rappers of all time, but he also has a notorious habit of smoking weed.
Have you ever rolled weed up in Bible papers?
I ain't gonna lie. When we was in we was in London like 1996. We didn't have no papers and they ran out and we needed to hit something bad. And the homie was like, "Cuz, we need to use the first page of the Bible."
Bible's in every hotel room.
That's the thinnest piece of paper, cuz, just the first page.
And ain't no scriptures on it either.
Nope. We took that first page and cut him up in like 5 different pieces and made 5 joints out of it. Father, forgive me.
In one of Snoop Dogg's interviews, he stated that he even used Bible to smoke weed due to his addict. Snoop Dogg has been open about his love for marijuana, and he claims to smoke up to half a pound of it every day. He even has his own brand of cannabis products called Leafs by Snoop. But how did he become so addicted to weed? And what are the consequences of his habit? Snoop Dogg started smoking marijuana when he was a teenager, and he says it helped him cope with the violence and poverty of his neighborhood in Long Beach, California. He also credits weed for inspiring his music and enhancing his creativity. He has collaborated with many other famous weed enthusiasts, such as Willie Nelson, Wiz Khalifa, and Martha Stewart. However, Snoop Dogg's marijuana addiction has also caused him many troubles. He has been arrested several times for drug possession and use, and he has been banned from entering some countries because of his criminal record. Snoop Dogg is not ashamed of his marijuana addiction, and he says he has no plans to quit. He believes that weed is a natural and beneficial plant, and he advocates for its legalization and acceptance. He says he is happy and successful, and he does not see any reason to change his lifestyle. But is Snoop Dogg really happy, or is he in denial? Is his marijuana addiction a harmless hobby or a serious problem? Number 3. Justin Bieber. He was the teen idol who conquered the world with his music, but he also had a dark side that almost destroyed him. Justin Bieber rose to fame in 2009 when he was only 15 years old. He had millions of fans, sold-out concerts, and a successful career. But behind the scenes, he was struggling with depression, anxiety, and loneliness. He felt like he had no control over his life, and he turned to drugs and alcohol to cope. He started using marijuana, alcohol, pills, and other drugs, and he became addicted to Xanax, a powerful sedative. He realized that he needed help, and he decided to quit drugs and alcohol. Justin did not go to a rehab facility, but he moved in with his pastor, Carl Lentz, who helped him detox and recover in a more private way. He also reconnected with his faith, and he said that God helped him overcome his addictions.
Yeah, first time I smoked weed, I don't suggest this, but I was 13. Yeah, 13, 12 or 13.
Justin Bieber is now free from drugs, and he has made a comeback with his music. He has also opened up about his addiction and his recovery, and he has shared his story with his fans and the public. He said that he wants to inspire others who are going through similar struggles, and he wants to show them that there is hope and healing. Justin Bieber is a testament to the power of recovery, and he has shown that it is possible to overcome addiction and achieve your dreams. Number 4. Niki Minaj. She is the rap queen who has dominated the charts for over a decade, but she also has a personal struggle that she has overcome. Niki Minaj grew up in a turbulent household where her father was addicted to alcohol and other drugs, and even tried to kill her mother by burning down their house. She found her escape in music and created different personas to cope with her pain. She became Harajuku Barbie, then Nicki Minaj, the fierce and fearless rapper who took the world by storm. But behind her success and fame, Nicki Minaj was also dealing with her own demons. She started using narcotic drugs, specifically cocaine. Recently, Nicki Minaj let the world know that she is able to overcome drugs in one of her interviews. Number 5. Lil Durk. He is the rap star who has been making waves in the industry, but he also has a habit that he can't seem to quit. Lil Durk grew up in a violent and impoverished neighborhood in Chicago, where he witnessed death and crime on a daily basis. He became one of the pioneers of the drill music scene, a subgenre of rap that reflects the harsh realities of the streets. But behind his success and fame, Lil Durk was also coping with his own trauma and pain. He started using weed and alcohol to deal with the stress and loneliness of the industry. He also experimented with other drugs, such as Percocet, lean, and Xanax, but he said that weed was his main addiction. He also suffered from anxiety and depression, and he said that he felt like he was losing himself. He said that his security guards would check his pulse at night to make sure he was still alive. Lil Durk has a lucky fiancée who helped him to overcome his drug addict. Number 6. DMX. He was the rap legend who rocked the world with his raw and powerful voice, but he also had a hidden enemy that haunted him for most of his life. He was DMX, and this is his tragic story of addiction and death. DMX was addicted to cocaine since he was 14 years old, when he unknowingly smoked a blunt laced with the deadly drug. For the next 25 years, he fought a losing battle against his addiction, as he faced countless arrests, jail time, and legal troubles for drug-related charges. He told Dr. Phil in 2013 that cocaine was something that lured him in, ensnared him, and held him captive for a long time. He said that he occasionally smoked marijuana, but he had been sobered for over a year. But he also admitted, "I'm always going to be an addict. I'm going to be an addict until I die. It doesn't mean I have to get high," said by DMX. On April 9th, 2021, the world was shocked and saddened by the news that DMX was dead. He was killed by a cocaine-induced heart attack that left him in a coma for a week. He was only 50 years old. DMX was a rap icon who inspired millions of fans with his music, but he also suffered from a devastating addiction that ultimately claimed his life. He was DMX, and this is his tragic story of addiction and death. Among the list, who is your favorite rapper?